Good morning, good morning. How is everyone doing today? I am Crafty Ma'am, and I am going live just on my own today. Crafty Friends will be back next week. A bunch of people needed today off, so we just kind of decided to take the day off from the lineup. But I know for a fact that myself and Maureen will be live today. So Maureen's going to be live at 2 o'clock. And then I'm live now. So, hello. I literally made a huge mess on my desk. Literally pulled like tons of stuff out thinking, I'm going to do this. No, I'm going to do this. No, I'm going to do this. And it turned into quite the crafty mess. Let me just tell you. So good morning, Heidi. I see you hopping in. I pulled out a bunch of Halloween fabric because honestly, that's where I'm going today. I might show some other stuff. Good morning. Wait a minute. Heather, you have a Facebook page? I see you on your Facebook page. Hi, Diana. Hi, Heidi. Hi, Heather. That's not Halloween, but I did pull those out. So let me pull myself up here. I'm waiting for something to finish printing. I printed up the paper dolls that Jen's been working on because I kind of want to do a tag. Do I know that it's going to turn out cute, or do I know where I'm going with that? Absolutely not. But that's what I wanted to do today. And I also have, I wanted to work on another bat. I worked on a bat a while back with my wings. But when I went to go cut my wings out last night so they would dry a little bit. Oh, you just started it? Awesome. We'll have to follow you. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Diana. Hi, Deanna. So, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I wanted to cut the wings out last night so they would be partially dry for today. Well, I don't know if I sold my bat wing cutters, where the heck they ran off to, but they are not in my craft room. So I must have cleaned them up and sold them to somebody because I could not find them. So I had to print some, and so I didn't get to print my bat wing or cut my bat wings until this morning. What is going on? Reserve your WhatsApp. I don't want to do that. Where is my live? Facebook. Hi, Mel's Crafting Corner. Hi, Jenna. Did I say hi to Jenna? I mentally said hi to Jenna, but I don't think I said it out loud. So let me go grab my, oh, there I am. Oh, I love my thumbnail. It's cute. It's not cute. Facebook is a butt. So actually, I put this on my desk since that my printer's printing. And when I print on cardstock, it takes a long time for it to print because it prints slower. So I was like, well, I'll just grab my mummy and secure all of her loose stuff. And this way she's finished. This way I can just let her dry. Once she is dry, I will put her hanging. Hi, Lisa. How's everybody doing today? I came on early, so I'm sure quite a few people will be like, what the heck, confused. Probably come in at like 11 thinking that's my normal time. But what I was gonna, my husband took the kids to Cedar Point today because he's on vacation. So the last couple Mondays they've gone, it was so crowded. So he, I said to him, I said, why don't you take them on a different day and see if it's any less crowded? Maybe Mondays are like people take an extra day off or something. Hi, Sam. I was actually just thinking about you this morning and how we haven't chatted too much lately. And I miss your face. Miss your face. So let me, oh, jeez. I hot glued it to this. It's okay. It comes off. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Brenda. Hello to everybody coming in. Are you kidding me right now? I'm one-handed. Please just get in there. I gotta go. I want to go run to Dollar Tree and see if they have some things that I see people posting. So here is my mummy. She's gonna hang. She's very similar to the one I made sitting up that actually Straight Jacket Jen owns. So I have to put her, she has to finish drying, and then she'll hang her. Oops. And actually, she's almost dry. I do, and her will hang together in my living room. I usually have something, I usually buy it from people and flank my clock. But this year, I made myself something. Because honestly, the creators that I've been buying from lately, they've been selling out. So, I can't even get anything to save my life. They've been selling out of their stuff. So, let me put this off to dry. And then go grab that paper dowel. I have way too many things drying over here all at the same time. So now, it's a mess. Okay, give me 1 second to grab that. Alright. So do I have everything at my desk to do this project? No. So I will be walking around probably way too much. And if that bothers you, I am sorry, but I would like to have my life together. And honestly, because I changed projects, because I couldn't print that, it is what it is. I don't know that I have a lot of green. And something just threw itself off my desk, so give me 1 second. How about you guys stay where you were put, okay? Just because you're in a plastic bag doesn't mean you can just yeet yourself onto the floor. Rude. So rude. Looking to see if I have any sort of green. I thought I bought a bag of Lay's. This is not the right green. That's unfortunate. Alright. I'll have to think on that. And if maybe I can add, I do have a piece of green lace. Give me 1 second, actually. I think I have some from Jen. I have peach. I have blue. Probably used all the green. This will be the problem, right? Oh, here's one little piece, but I don't think it's the right color green. All right, whatever. We'll find it. Look, it's close enough. All right. I probably missed every single person saying hello. So I'm going to go back. You should see actually you can see my desk. Look at this. Here, I'll put you down just a hair. Put you down like a hair more so you can actually see what I'm doing. All right. So I printed these at first. I think these are too big for what I want to do. I'm not sure because I want them to be the focal point, but I don't want it to be so large that it takes up the whole thing. And I thought I would use this because I could totally use that for her top. And now I'm thinking I'm going to put her towards the bottom. One of my printers is done. I really wish this would load a lot faster. Hi, Amy. Hi, Tisha. Do I see Marsha? My comments aren't loading on my computer, so I cut out a Santa last night. Look at how cute he turned out when I shaded him. I could show you how to do that if you'd like. How to shade him like that. Look at this green flower. So, like, I love that some people can just go live and they have it all together and they're like, that's not me. They like bring everything to the table and they don't have to go anywhere. Like Amy does it. Like she crafts in her kitchen. And you know dang well that she doesn't have all her crafts in there. But somehow she crafts in her kitchen and has everything right there, what she needs. And then some people are like apologizing because they have to walk away. You know what? If you're working on a project, sometimes you don't have everything. And that's okay. All right, let me see. I think this is going to be big enough. So I'm trying to still go back and forth about what I'm putting on the background. Hi, Ginger. So I was thinking, because I wasn't sure which I was going to go with. I don't have a lot of green. Let me just look through this like really quick. Throw things on the ground. Because that's the only way I'm going to be able to finish this, is if I throw things on the ground first. Okay. Who knows? Who knows what I'm making? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I'm not I can't, I have to, my project evolves as I'm making it. It's never what it starts out to be, right? Hi, beautiful.
Mommy.
Hi.
Hi.
I love you. Are you really going to come in here? I have so much stuff on my desk right now. And absolutely no room for Evelyn to graft. Coffee over here. What are you doing? Okay. Who knows what she just said? Who knows? So we're going to do, I think, this black background. Yeah, I think that's good. Tammy, we're just making whatever comes to us. I don't even know at this point. So I'm going to use my Titebond. Quick and thick. We're just going to get it all over the place because I just put it in the hole. I tried to avoid it, but as I said in my mind, don't go over the hole. I went over the hole. So there's that. I use the silicone brushes so you could peel off your glue. It's kind of funny though, because as I was pulling the stuff for this project, because I had to pivot, which is why I'm really not prepared. Like, I mean, I'm normally not prepared, but I'm really not prepared right now because I was going to make a bat. So if you were here in the beginning, I made a florally bat like a month or so ago, and I was going to make another one of those with the bat wings. Well, last night I went to pull the stuff for the bat wings so I could let them dry, because I'm gonna, so if you watched my live from like a month ago, I put fabric on my bat wings. You kind of want them a little dry, like even just, you know, a couple hours, like 6 hours, 12 hours, whatever. Hi, Priscilla. Hi, Robin. So I couldn't cut these last night. So that was the project I was going to do with you guys this morning. I just stuck my hand in glue. Oh, you got stuff? Okay, hold on, Ev. Let me move this stuff out of the way and all my extra things, and then you can come craft with me. Evelyn wants to come craft, you guys. So you have to make her a little space. My only issue with, you know, doing the printables is I never know what size to make the stuff. So I end up having to make it like 3 or 4 times before, and it stinks because I guess usually I just print it on paper first and waste paper instead of cardstock. Okay. I usually print it on paper instead of cardstock. I'm trying to move out of her way. It's not easy. We'll put that there. Yeah, I usually use paper instead of cardstock and then print it when I find the right size. I feel like I'm just wasting. You're gonna have to hold on. You really just have to be patient, little girl. If you want to invade my space, I have to move 500 things out of the way so that you can do so. Sorry, guys. I literally have to move half my stuff off the desk to give her half the desk. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah? I did print a candy corn cutter just in case I want to use it. Yeah, those are the bat wings. You can use them for dragon wings, bat wings, whatever. So we're just gonna, the white is going to show through on this like velvet black for the glue, but I promise you it goes away. I've used it quite a few times and I'm like, oh my god, it shows through, but it goes away. And I'm gonna have glue all over my hands during this project as per usual. So I am going to, hi Ginger, hi Sandra. Oh, my comments finally came up on my computer, guys. So I'm just tucking this on the other side to fit it. So we're making a tag, hopefully. I went to IKEA on Sunday, and if you guys noticed when the camera was up, a bunch of my stuff is moved around. I did have, hi Cheryl, I did have my cookie cutters up there, but every time I was live and I wanted to use a cookie cutter, I couldn't because I can't. It's hard for me to reach them up there. And I said to myself, you know, if they were actually more accessible, you got pink and orange, good. Pink and orange. If they were more accessible, I would use them more often. Well, I moved them behind me since that shelf is a heck of a lot shorter. I'm actually just going to trim this off. I'm going to put some trim on the edge. Oh, geez. Of course. I'm going to put some trim on the edge, so I'm just going to cut this off since it's short. And the reason it's short is because the piece of fabric it was just big enough to fit on here, so I couldn't make it extra to fold it over the sides. But it's fine. Okay. I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to wipe my desk off a little bit because there's glue on it.
Mom, I'm out.
Okay, you want me to help you? I'm gonna wait 2 seconds, baby. You want help? Yeah, you got pink clay on the chair. I hope Dad likes pink clay on his butt. Yeah, she's right here. You're gonna put me on mute. Yeah, I noticed the other day, like, my comments, I couldn't comment on somebody's live, and I was like, what the heck's going on? I just assumed it was my device, so I restarted it.
I did.
So, this is a printable from Jen's Facebook page. I really liked this one. Probably should have printed this one smaller. I liked it better than the green one, but I forgot, and I totally went in there and printed this one smaller. So we're going to do green. Let me look for my little scissors. I have these ones. I could use these. So they're supposed to be sewing scissors, but they'll work for fussy cutting. But yeah, so my kids and my husband are at Cedar Point today. So far they've rode, I don't know, 4 rides, I think. I told him I was going to go live, and he goes, okay, I'll quit bothering you. I was like, no. Like, I just want you to know if I don't answer you, I am live. So it's not like I'm ignoring you on purpose. So I'm just going to cut it, and then I'll go back in and get the smaller spots. All right. I know a lot of us really like Jen's stuff, and we can make it ourselves. And then you can change it, because she did hers on a Pringles can, and I'm going to do a tag, because that's what I like to do. Not that I don't like the Pringles cans, but I actually really do like them. I don't eat Pringles, which is funny though, because everybody keeps saying, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to eat Pringles. They sell like Cheetos and Doritos and all kinds of stuff in those cans. And also, if you, good morning, Lulu. If you, you can use like a breadcrumbs can. They sell lots of things in cans. Coffee can, anything. You can even use like a soup can. It'll just be shorter. Change it up to the size that you have. Okay. Phew. Goodness gracious. Oh. I don't use like the AI apps. I wish I did. So I can make my own witches. Oh, I'd make myself. Like, I would totally. A friend of mine just did something, and she made herself, and it was really cool. Thank you. My allergies, like, I had to check to see if I took my medicine yesterday, because when I woke up this morning, I was like, gosh, did I take my allergy medicine yesterday? Because I feel like very, like I didn't. Like, and when I don't take my allergy medicine, I can lose my voice. You got muffins?
Yes.
So, me, I'm always like, gosh, did I take my allergy medicine? But I did. I looked.
I see.
Oh, no. You dropped it?
That was that.
So I'm just going to dig out some flowers. So when you're doing something like this, do as I say, don't do as I do. But you should always, like, plan a little bit of it out. So this way, you're not just, like, putting stuff down and then realizing you want to move it. Because that is a big issue that I have sometimes. I do want to use both of those, I think. But I didn't want them together. Just look through this bag one more time. Thank you, ladies. I have more flowers. So I need pinks and greens. Let's see if I can squeeze by here. So yesterday, after I reorganized everything, I was like, oh my God, there's not enough room for me to squeeze by Evelyn when she's sitting in her chair. I'm like, what did I do? Like, I should not have bought this shelf, blah, blah, blah. And then I realized that the bookshelf that's behind had a bunch of stuff behind it. And I totally could push it back like an inch or two. And that inch or two made a huge difference. And yes, I just grabbed every little thing that I have over there to put in this tiny space. Look at this. Is this stressing anybody out? But I have all that stuff on my desk. I don't know what. I think it's mostly mauves in here, but I'm gonna look anyway. Maybe there's some white flowers. Yeah. Well, I mean, I kind of like that, but I don't think that's gonna go there. By the way, I'm just pulling a bunch of stuff out, probably just to put some of it back. We'll see. You need help. You want me to pull some out for you? You were doing this just fine yesterday. Oh God, it's sticky. Is that a pink skull? Yeah. It's like a wood. It's wood. When I reorganized, that was up on this top shelf up here. That is now not a shelf anymore. So I had to put it somewhere for right now. So it's sitting there. This is kind of like my junk hole, which why did I make the junk hole right in view when I'm live? I don't know. It's not junk, but you know what I mean. Like the stuff that I'm not, you're welcome. The stuff that I'm just keeping for right now. That's what goes there. Alright. There's a couple little flowers in there. There's some green ones in here, so if I need more to fill in, I'll grab that. Alright. Let's see. I am going to move those out of the way. Move her out of the way. Find my fabric scissors amongst this mess. If you guys want, I can kind of show you around my craft room and what I did to reorganize. To give Evelyn a little shelf with her own stuff. Now, I will add that the kids' crafts that I have actually take up more space than what I gave her. But unfortunately, they don't all fit like my brain was saying they would. You know how you buy something and you're like, oh, well, that didn't end up working out. But it worked out. It just didn't. They have more crafts in my craft room than I realized, I guess. Because some of them were in the bins above my head. And honestly, my kids don't craft as much as they used to. So, you know, their stuff is kind of up there, but I don't really look at it very often. Yes! Look at. I'm making a tag.
I know
You want your eyes? They're in there. I think they're up top here. They're up here. You see them? I got to get you some little... We go to Dollar Tree later. I'll get you bins. They're right here. Are these your eyes? Right here? That's your bag of eyes. I moved her stuff, so now she's like, where's my eyes? Did everybody hear her saying that? But yeah, I printed out your witch. I actually printed them both out, but I printed this one too big for this project, so I'm going to use the green one. So I'm making a tag. I hope that's okay. It is focused around the witch, but it's not the same as how you did yours. And if it's not, tell me right now and I'll just get off. Just kidding. I'll do a different project. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure you don't care. If I could make my own AI witch, I would, but I can't. So I'm going to put that doily up there that I made. I bought this at the thrift store. It was, I think it's a table runner, but I'm cutting it up to use it for doilies. Why not, right? Yeah. Well, so I was revisiting the witch idea last night, and then I was like, I'm just going to print one of her paper dolls. No, I'm not going to lie. I seriously was trying to do a cutter last night, and I was like, this isn't happening. Do you know how like sometimes when you have an idea, but you're trying to force it? I was trying to force it, and it wasn't working, and I was angry. So then this morning, once my mind cleared, hi Margarita, and I could think for some reason, like within like my sleeping. Oh, that's fun. My sleeping, all of a sudden, I guess my creativity woke up because I went from making a bat to, I'm going to show you pieces and parts of my other idea. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to make it online because it's too licensing, if anybody understands that.
Okay.
So I'm not. But, yeah, don't touch my makeup. Look at her poking at it. I have one of these, and I have a bunch of these, and then this, and then some stuff from my birthday, and then this fabric, and this fabric, and that's, you guys will see that posted probably later today if I finish it. But that I think might be a little risque to do on a Facebook Live. Ouch. So we'll do that later, and I'll post it. I kind of wish I had a bigger tag. So maybe on my travels today, I might look for a bigger piece of wood. So we'll see. This is my idea to try to get this to be more green. It's sort of working. Who is that? Snow shower. I did make the teapots. We've had the teapots available for a while. I just don't show them on my lives very often because there's other people that make teapots too. Those are just half teapots though, because I like the half teapots because you can lay them flat if you're making like a tag, or I mean even in a smash can. It's kind of cool because you can, I have them full, but I have half ones too, and it's kind of nice because you can you know, lay them flat on your project. I also have some teacups somewhere, which is also a problem because I moved stuff when I was rearranging, and there's a couple things I cannot find, and I hate that. So where did my girl go? She's under my scissors. Hi, Margaret. Well, send me a message. I can make some teapots. Should I make some for tomorrow's live sale? Trying to decide how long I want her skirt. I need to remove some of the madness off my desk. And I am going to do the skirt the way you did your skirt. Hopefully that's okay. Hi, Raymond. Look, I'm looking for my scissors and they're in front of me. So I'm going to use some of that. It's probably because I was laying in bed watching your tutorial as I was trying to go to sleep is that this happened. Because I was like, all I did was while I was laying in bed think about witches apparently. Actually, but it is true that I did try to work on a cookie cutter yesterday. And then my husband said before he left, if there's any cookie cutters that I want made to get them going before or today, and then just he can print them when he gets home. I gotta have some black in here. What other colors? I think that would look good. Right? Hello, that's why we're doing this. But whatever, like some of that trim she has on the skirt, I'm going to tell you on that live sale that you have that, there's going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight because it is beautiful. I love that fabric, that lace or whatever you use. It's so pretty. The funny thing is this morning, before, you know, I got the witch whole thing in my head, there is fabric on my desk because originally I was going to do something with fabrics. Hi, Lori. So you just inspired a ton of crafters probably to make something witchy. If you're wondering why I'm cutting so much of this, is because when I make her skirt, I'm going to try to make it look even. And put, you know, if I put one green on this side, I'm going to put a green on that side. If I put a purple, purple. So I need at least 2 pieces of each of those. And then I need to go grab my fabric strips. Because I think I see some purple over there that I can use. I could put some of those in there and give it my whimsical touch because let's just face it, I like the elegant stuff and I like primitive stuff, but I always end up going back to the whimsical somehow. Yeah. Wait, look. Did that go flying? I always end up back to the whimsy, don't I? It's my thing. It might be my thing. She put a spell on us. Alright, we're going to leave that there. Maybe. Jen, are you a witch? I always say that some of the crafters that like make crazy, amazing things that they're wizards. She might be a witch, which isn't a female wizard a witch technically? So you're a wizard. And now I have songs from Wizard of Oz in my head, so that's great. That's great. All right. I need a couple more pieces of fabric. Where is it? Use this one. And now I messed it up. Boo. Yeah. Head over to Straight Jacket Crafting by Jen to see the tutorial that inspired this project. Although it was before I saw the tutorial, but the tutorial didn't help my insanity. Didn't help. It didn't help where my brain was going. If anybody doesn't know by now, I love Halloween. Love it. Hi, Jess. How you doing? All right. And I also sent a message. Like, I'm going live. Should have put it in our group, too. Forgot. Alright, I think that's enough pieces of fabric for right now. She's not even glued on here. Hopefully this turns out cute. If it doesn't, I'll just delete this live and pretend it didn't happen. So we're going to glue her down. I mean, I could use hot... I guess I could use hot... No, I'll use Titebond. As I said, I could use hot glue because it's paper to fabric. But just use that. Stop that. All my printers are being done. I got a couple orders yesterday and the day before, so I'm working on those. And then I'm working on printing a lot of the Halloween and Christmas stuff we have available. So there's more likely to have everything so you guys can see everything we offer. If you're new to me and you're like, what are you talking about? I make cookie cutters and sell them for air dry foam clay. So this isn't my typical craft. I do go back and forth a lot and make paper crafts and all the things. So we're just gonna go for it. Hopefully it doesn't look weird. Yeah, I actually just printed one, and I printed this candy corn because I wasn't sure which color I was gonna go with, and if I went with this one, I was gonna do some candy corns, but I think now that we're going in this direction, we're not doing candy corns. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this skirt, but we're just gonna go for it. Just gonna go for it. This idea might have been a terrible one. We'll see. Let's see. Did I glue her arms all the way down? I didn't. Okay, good. 2-inch pears? Absolutely. We actually had a pear I was gonna print, and then I just never did it. I never did pears. And I think it's just because at that point when I thought about it, I'm like, why didn't I do pears? I think I was like, well, nobody said anything, so I just didn't do pears. Her skirt is a little longer on that side, so I'm not gonna let that be. All so up there, I see a comment that I don't see down here. All the trim came from a seller on Whatnot. I'm assuming that is the comment that Jen made, not Maureen. Facebooks, get it together, please. I'm assuming Jen said that. Not Maureen. Maureen, you buying trim on Whatnot? Good morning, Beth. You'll inbox me? Go ahead. Yeah, I can get that worked on today because Nick told me before he left, well, last night, he said, you know, get some cookie cutters together that you want printed tonight for tomorrow's sale, and he'll do it for me. Right. You buying trim on Whatnot? Oh my goodness, you guys. She's gonna be cute. She's gonna need like a little glue strings. Let's not start swearing already today. I'm gonna let this hang over the side a little bit, even because it's a little long. I'll just trim it up when I am done. If I think any of the pieces are a little too long. And actually, I'm just going to cut this one in half because I only have one. And I want this to be very bulky. Sorry guys, I got quiet. I'm just listening to Evelyn talking. It's cute. It's cute. And I'm going to throw these little bit of a different color in here. Hopefully that wasn't the wrong choice. Just to, you know, offset some of this dark coloring. And then I'm going to glue my glue gun to the fabric because that's a requirement. So that way... Oh my god, did everybody see Wendy got stopped by TSA for her glue gun? That, I hate to say it, but is hilarious. And it sounds just about what Wendy needed for this trip. At least I could say if I was her that I would have a good laugh about it. Like you gotta have stories when you come back from a trip like that, right? And that is definitely a story. So she made a post about it, so you guys, and so did Lauren, so go check it out. It's pretty funny. Wendy's probably, if she was watching this, she'd be like, it's not funny, Michelle. It's funny. Never a dull moment. This piece is going to go with like my florally Halloween vibes that I've been going with lately. And I'm here for it because that's how I'm decorating this year. Everything is going to be like a florally Halloween design. Now I don't do spooky. I wonder if I should put a piece of this as her belt. No, probably not. It's too, yeah, actually, I kind of like that. I'm not going to put it on yet. See this. Right, of course. Okay, this piece is way too big, so we're not going to use that, but it would be really pretty. Oh, you know what? I can use it around the outside. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, I have glue all over my fingers. Let me look. Give me 1 second. Yeah, of course that would happen to Wendy. Give me 1 second. Ow, Evelyn. Here, let me go through here real quick. A little leggies, girlfriend. Just looking to see what kind of florally trim I have over here. If I have anything that's more green. Found one. It does match, so I think I might use that. It's kind of funny because I just found another piece of the fabric I thought I was out of. Just got really excited. Alright, let me grab my scissors and just cut these off of here. If you guys don't know by now, I have like a bunch of fabric strips hanging on the ceiling behind my desk. Or, well, technically in front of my desk. So, anytime I need a fabric strip, I can kind of see them. I have them all hanging there. Right. She's going to have a good story. Alright. Oh yeah, it's the right color and everything. It's going to work. Let me... Some more glue. This is going to be like glue heaven. Oh, I already put glue there. Ah. Well. Trying to pull off all the strings I can, but it doesn't matter. There's going to be strings no matter what I do. Just a little bit more. Sorry if this is boring, guys.
Oh, I did that. Oh, that's food. I food that.
Uh-huh.
I did that.
Bye. Love you. Don't know what she's doing, but she's leaving. She said bye. She'll probably be back in a second. Alright, so we're going to put these purpley ones, and then I think I'm done. I think there's enough fabric in this. Maybe. Maybe not. When you think of like old-timey dresses is kind of where I was going with this. Like how they're always real poofy. Okay. And that's what I want her to have. And I gotta trim that up because there's a lot right there. Okay. Let's put this here. There. Hi, Lehman. Sorry if you guys missed me and you're watching the replay because I was really bad about posting that I was going on, and then I was late because that's my life today. I need like a pokey tool. So I want to tuck this under, and then I'm going to stick some glue. So tuck it under. Come on. And then shove some glue there so it stays. Do not stick your fingers in the glue, Michelle. A little piece of glue right there. I need some more glue. All right, we're gonna turn it around. See, this is the story of my life. Like, stop it. Stop it. Oh my goodness. Just here. Tie around there. What are you doing? Shove that under. Get some glue. All right. Look at how cute she's getting. Push all that out of the way. Okay, that should be held down enough. See, so I'm going to trim all this because when you stand it up, I don't know that I want that much hanging off. Yeah? Oh, you want the tools? Say tools.
No.
Sure. I count that.
No.
Trim the bottom.
No.
Thank you. That piece that's flapping, I'm going to cover the back. Just not there yet. I'm going to cover the back later. Probably with the black stuff. So you won't see that. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Lisa. All right. I'm going to put a piece of this all the way down. I don't know what my animals are doing upstairs, but there's all kinds of weird noises coming from upstairs, and you better knock it off, whatever they're doing. Whatever they're doing, they better knock it off. The cat and the dog keep chasing each other, driving me nuts. I'm like, can you guys just stop that? And it's like the dog chases the cat, and then 2 seconds later, the dog's not paying attention. The cat chases the dog yelps and cries. stupid. Like, don't chase the cat. If you'd leave her alone, she probably wouldn't bother you. But sometimes I think she's very vindictive. And she's like, you're going to chase me? I'll chase you, you little wuss. Yes, my cat chases my dog. Hi, Kim. Hi, Lisa. How you doing? How's everybody doing today? I know it's now my normal time of going live. So I'm sure there's more people are going to join and be like, oh no, you started already? I did. I want to go run some errands today. So I thought if I got started a little earlier, I don't have like a time frame I have to be on today. So I can stay on as long as I want. But I thought if I started a little earlier, I can actually finish whatever I start. And I don't have to just leave it. Look at that. So pretty. All right, so there is going to be a clay thing to this. Hopefully it turns out how I imagine it. It may not. So give me a second. I need to like make a clay color. So I'm going to take that. And it can't be that big. Jill. Jill, are you sneaking in from work? Hi, Jill. I'll stay quiet for you. How you doing, Jill? Jill is here, everyone. Jill is here. This is what we're working on, a tag. Working on a tag. This is too much yellow. Just FYI, when you're making a clay color, use a little at a time. Hi, Tina. Thank you, Kim. It might work, actually.
No.
I know. She's hiding in the bathroom. I think that's everybody's, like, go-to. What are you doing? Mm-hmm. Did you make, like, a little nest? I need a couple of tools. Is that okay if I take my tools? I think that's good. It's good. Thank you. So just gonna roll this out, get all the creases out, and get all the black fibers from that black fabric in the clay. It's a requirement. You're on vacation. Wait, you're on vacation? You gonna come hang out? I'll come hang out when I'm done. I like hanging out with you, my friend. Do you want to hang out today? Should I be like Q? Who wants to hang out? I must be hungry. This is giving me crescent roll vibes. Goodness. FYI, I don't do small things. So this is going to be really hard for me. Let's see. I almost feel like I need to use this to like get my shape, because my fingers are not that small. too big. It's like a blue fuzz on the nose. Kind of hoping a couple of these fuzzes just fall off when the clay dries. But if they don't, it's my project and it's for me, so it's fine. Aw, Nicholas misses me, my friend. Nicholas, my friend. I'm gonna shove this back in there. Oh. Okay. Yeah, let me know because Nick isn't home today, so I'll be down for hanging as much as anybody wants. I do have errands to run, but I'll just take you guys on my errands. I don't care. We're gonna go to Dollar Tree, guys. We're going to Dollar Tree. I really have to go see some things. This might be too bumpy. Let me think of what an eye looks like. Might have a little tiny eye. Give me a second. I might just shove a little resin eye in there. Give me a second. You guys can watch Evelyn. Here, you want to see how messy my craft room is? Say hi, Evelyn. Say hi. Say hi. Hiya. Hiya. All right. All right, let's see what eyeballs. Little tiny eyes, little tiny eyes. Where's my little tiny eyes been? Oh, there it is. Okay. Excuse me, ma'am. Okay. Welcome back. Oh no! What did you drop? Oh, a little piece of clay. Hold on. Here. Let's see if I have resin eyes. I like those, but those might be a little too tiny. I like those. Those might be a little too tiny too. I put like all the tiny resin eyes that I didn't want Evelyn to destroy in here. Just because you never know. Maybe I would need a little tiny eye. And look, I need a little tiny eye. Glad I didn't give them all to her. Ooh, this one. That one might be good. Try that. Might be a little small, but I don't think there's a rule on how tiny the moon's eyes need to be because it's moon. Oh, I need to put a little glue in there, guys. Put glue in where your eyes go. I tell you this, don't trust that they're sticky back. They probably will pop off your project. And if you don't have another one of those eyes, you will be sad. I promise you. Oh, he kind of looks angry. Let me give him a smile using my smile tools. This is the smallest one. Pick him up to do so. You're not going to see the other side of him, but I don't want to mess them up. Oh, look at him. Look how cute he is. Cute, cute, cute. The Smile tool set, it's 3/4 of an inch to 2 inches, and they're $5. So he's gonna go up there. Or there. He wants to slide down. Actually, right there would be okay, but he is going to go up high. Okay. Hi, Tina. How you doing? I'm going to shade him. He is good. He's cute. Cute, cute. Give him like a little bit of a shine. See what that looks like. Sometimes I just try a color, and if I don't like it, you can always wipe it off. Who wants to do that? Nobody. But if it doesn't look good, you can always wipe it off. What? So, well, a lot of the Halloween stuff is out. They have these, I don't know if Raymond saw them, I would assume he did. I like those pumpkins with the faces, and they have small versions of ones, and I like them a lot. So, I want, nope, these are fabric scissors, Michelle. Put the cap on your fabric scissors so you don't use them for other stuff. And then on top of that, I haven't even seen all the Halloween stuff, so there might be stuff there that I want and I don't even know about that. So I'm going to put some flowers around. Oop, I gotta cut the back off. So when I put these on, I usually cut off that little piece that connects it to the stem so that I can lay it more flat. So it doesn't stick up as high. You also don't want to put hot glue directly on your finger. Just in case anybody was wondering. I know. And Deanna was checking a bunch of places around her. She's been checking. I told her, I was like, the thing is, though, is I'd rather try to find them on my own. I don't want to pay shipping if I don't have to. I mean, I guess if she finds them, she can hold on to them for a minute. And if I can't find them, she can ship. I can get them shipped. Yeah, I think that's happening. I'm going to flip this around so I can get a better angle. Don't be afraid to turn your project around so that you can see what you're doing. Oh, cut cut a couple pieces off. There was a blob of glue, so I didn't want that there. FYI, there's no garbage bag in my garbage, so this is going to cause a problem. You bought $34 worth of something? Yeah, it's easy to do. Dollar Tree isn't as cheap as it used to be. It used to be so much cheaper. But it's funny because Evelyn, every time we go in there, I'm like, oh, she wants a toy? That's fine. She always picks the $5 toys. I'm like, go to the dollar section. Like, what the heck? Problem is, as we all know, that the dollar toys are kind of trash anyway. They're gonna fall apart in 5 minutes. Thank you, Sam. Glad you're here. I'm glad everybody's here, to be honest. I'm glad everybody decided to join me today. I can't believe I have 9,000 followers. I was literally like just doing something on my page and I saw it and I was like, oh my god. Like, when did that happen? It's like funny because it'll like, it'll just happen randomly fast. Like all of a sudden you'll look and you'll be like just putzing along and then all of a sudden it goes crazy. I don't know if I love that there, but it's okay. Oh yeah. Yep. I'm going to put something on that side. Maybe flowers. I haven't decided yet. Actually, I'll put that one there. Where I decided instantly. This is why I can't. That's why we can't have nice things. I'm just kidding. Alright. Let's see. What do we have in the bag of goodies? I need to use those too. I will find something to put in her hand. Not that I don't like the frog. I kind of want to put something else in her hand. I wonder if my husband can print me a really tiny frog. Because we have those one frogs that are way too big for that. Diana, stop that. Stop it now. I don't know, like, we don't need nothing around her, right? I could just put, like, rhinestones, or maybe we don't put flowers up there. I could just put rhinestones. I mean, I do need to put something. I feel like something here. You got pink. Good job. Oh, you're such a good girl. You're so good. So good. I don't know. So I am going to copy what Jen did, and I'm going to get my green stickles and put them here. And then around here, I wanted to put rhinestones. So like her brim of her hat is going to have rhinestones. So that part I am going to kind of do what she did, but only because it makes darn good sense. Okay, darn good sense. Ooh, these are really pretty. I wonder if I have those in a smaller size. Do we have that in a smaller size? It's kind of fun when you look through your stuff and you forgot you had something. I use those in a smaller size. There you go. Yeah. I have tons of stuff, yes. Should be no judging right now. All y'all have tons of stuff too. And when we dig through our stuff, we start thinking like, man, I wish I had a moon rhinestone. Just staring around looking for a moon, but of course, put a cat. I don't have a cat that's that small. Probably gonna see if my husband can just print me a frog small. Shrink down our frogs. I'm gonna keep thinking on that moon because I really thought that I had little moons. I really thought I did, but apparently I have stars and hearts and all the things. Just no moons. No moons. I can put a heart there, but kind of wanted it to be a moon. Could just put a yellow gemstone there. Just double checking because, you know, maybe I didn't see it. Huh. Like I have stars. Let me see what a star looks like. Mochi! One of her clay frogs? No. Not going to use one of hers. They're too big. Everything's too big. It's going to be small. I could put that there. I'm going to leave it there for a minute, see how I like it. See how I like it. I forgot that I pulled this out to use them. So if you're rhinestoning with Quick and Thick, keep it in mind that it does dry pretty quickly. These Dollar Tree things have a magnet on the back, and it gets stuck to my one of my cookie cutter containers. Give me a second. All right, I'll use this. Put some glue right here. I don't want to use the tip of the Quick and Thick because I'm going to tell you it's going to be too much. Find a rhinestone tray. Use this one. It's fine. I don't want to use that one though. I want the other one. I'm going to talk about the snacks that are in the drawer. Good, Christy. How are you? You touch her and she made a noise. She's like, don't touch me. I'm busy looking at the birds. Would not have been funny that I did all that and then dumped all of them. This is a new tip. Apparently I got glue on it. Alright, let's see.
here even?
No, everybody went to Cedar Point.
That's kind of what I suspected.
You
It's
work
too
today,
quiet.
right?
Yeah.
Dad's on vacation, so they didn't go yesterday, so they went today. They went to go look at a car yesterday, and it was a bust.
She still has blackberry juice on her forehead.
She does. I was gonna wipe it off last night, but she was so wild when I was putting her to bed. Pick some blackberries. I got jars so I can make some blackberry jam. Unless you want to just eat the blackberries, let me know. Because we have 2 huge bowls of blackberries.
So cute. I ate a whole thing of blueberries last night.
They're in the mini fridge. Like everything I got from the garden is in the mini fridge. If y'all don't know, we have a huge, well, we have 2 huge blackberry bushes. So when blackberry season comes around and everything starts getting ripe, every day or 2 we get like a couple pints of blackberries. And so sometimes I'll make blackberry jam or whatever. So what you make? If there's bacon, are you making bacon?
If there's bacon. Is there bacon?
I think there's a pound in there.
There is.
You just make the whole pound. I'll eat some.
I don't think there is, but
If there isn't,
you think there is, there's more.
if there isn't, I will go to Aldi when I'm out and get some bacon. So I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree, which there's a Dollar Tree next to Aldi. So I'll go to that Aldi and that Dollar Tree. Works out.
I ate some of that pizza that I got for sugar and Tyler last night.
Oh. I was actually wondering if you wanted to keep that. I was moving it out of the way yesterday. I was actually going to do leftovers today, but they went to Cedar Point. She's mad because you're touching her. Sorry, guys. This is boring. You're free to run away. I apologize. Maybe I'll finish the rest. Do you guys want me to stay on a little longer? I can stay on while I rhinestone. Or I can just send you I'll post a picture when I'm done. So I'm just going to rhinestone the rest of this. I'm going to see if I don't like this star because it's too bright yellow. I actually don't like it at all. Maybe a white one if I don't find something else. Or I can just stickles. I could just stickles the moon on her hat. So, and then I gotta draw her hair in. And then I'm probably gonna put some rhinestones, maybe purple on her hat. So let me know if you want me to stay. Comment if you want me to stay. If nobody comments, I'm just gonna go because that means nobody's watching. Actually, it's funny because the people are all the time telling me how many people are watching. This is like a surprise visit, and there's only 19 watching, which is fine. I don't really care. But that's what happens when you pop on randomly. If you're hashtag replaying, let me know you were here. Sometimes I'll go through and comment and like and do all that. And I appreciate the hashtag replay because it lets Facebook know that people are interested in your content. When I am scrolling Facebook, which doesn't happen every day, but when I'm scrolling Facebook, even if I don't watch somebody's video, I at least like it so that they get the like. Yeah, it would be in the drawer. Or the bottom shelf. Okay. I know the fridge is kind of bare, but full of vegetables. It's bare of food, but full of vegetables. It's kind of funny because, yeah, I'll stay for like another 10 minutes or so because I got to go get my printers going again. And because none of them are going, I can tell that not one printer is printing in there. That is a problem. I have my sale tomorrow at 9 a.m. and then I will be live again. Well, actually, I have to get off here in the next 12 minutes to claim my spot for Friday. So I'll probably be live Friday. But I'm definitely live Wednesday for my sale at 9 a.m. and Thursday at 9 a.m. All right. You're cleaning the kitchen. That sounds lovely. Yeah. I love you. Okay. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done for this live, but I'm going to continue working on this, I'm sure, until it's just right. Hi, baby. Mm-hmm. Now, if I move this closer, it would work. It would go a lot faster, actually. Pro tip: the farther your hand has to go, the longer it takes for you to rhinestone. So if you put your rhinestone tray next to whatever you're rhinestoning, if you can, it goes a lot faster. Okay. Right. I did the whole hat. Oh, that's pretty. So I have these stones, and then I'm going to put a couple of these stones on the top. They kind of have like black and purple. So here it is so far. The moon is not glued on, so hopefully it stays. I think I'm going to put maybe some rhinestones like there and up top and on the side. But thank you guys for watching me. She is super cute. You can get this snowflake cutters. Yeah, they're posted on my page. You just have to go to my album and look for them. But we're not, they might not be posted actually, because those are the ones that I did in the past. I'm not going to lie, you guys. I'm focusing kind of more on Halloween. I'm not ready for Christmas. I mean, I know Christmas in July just happened, but now I'm back to Halloween. So it's hard for me to think of Christmas stuff right now because I don't want to do Christmas. But I will eventually work on, we had some, thank you, Margaret. We had some, snowflakes I did the one day, but I just don't think my husband, I don't think he downloaded them. And so when the computer restarts, it loses all of my progress. And unfortunately this summer, our power flickers pretty often. It's kind of annoying. So every time I save stuff and leave it on the screen for him to look at it, it gets bumped off and then I lose all my progress. So it's so frustrating. So sometimes I forget when I was in the middle of printing or whatever and don't ever go back to it. All right. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. I will post a picture of this when I am done working on it. I appreciate you guys for being here. I wanted to show. It's kind of a mess, but I'm gonna pan around my room. So if you don't want to be on camera, maybe get out.
Eat all the eggs. So.
Okay. I'll have to go make eggs. So oh my God, sorry guys. Prior to I know that that's sticking out and it's actually driving me crazy, but I have so much yarn in there. That's all my yarn. So that was where my cookie cutters were, and I'm shorter than where that is. So I moved my cookie cutters here so they're more accessible, and actually I can buy 3 more bins and fill them or figure out a different storage solution. So I took that shelf down that was behind me and put my cookie cutters up there.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So I moved all the stuff that was up there. It was a lot of my kids' crafts. So these 2 are Evelyn's. And then I moved her clay and stuff down there. She did have a cart. So I moved it into a calyx instead. Say, have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Love you. Mwah. Go mwah. Mwah. She has blackberry juice on her forehead from picking blackberries. I guess I should wash her face. What is she doing with the clay? All right, you guys have a great day.